Here is an interesting item that I have not bought those in a while, and this is an interesting projector. I got this at a yard sale for about $3. I paid it, and this one is a Kodak Carousel 650. And those who have not may not know, this is a slide projector. Yeah, we used to have slide projectors as a kid. My parents used to have slides of all this stuff, but unfortunately, I know we used to have a GAF slide projector, or some sort of a ViewMaster projector where I was using as a kid. We used to have it back in the day, but this one I have not seen in over probably about 2 decades. It still works. It came with an original cord and a remote control, and you can see on the back. This is on the back of this unit. It had a cord storage, and it has this one. This has a remote control, because what happened is the wire just broke off when I got it. I don't know why. Somebody broke the wire, and it has that little patch cord to it. So yeah, it needs to be retaped. And also it came with this. It has it came inside. It has a replacement bulb for this. There you go. There's the replacement bulb. There's the bulb socket is right over here. It has the lenses and everything's are in here. I took the lens out of there. I showed a lot of you people out there. Look at this. It has a glass. This is for focus. There's there's some dirt in there, so it needs to be cleaned. And there's actually another one, and this also needs to be cleaned as well. And also it came with an original bulb. This is a Westinghouse DEC 500 watt bulb, made in USA. It's 115 to 120 volts. Yes, this thing is hot. It's very, very hot, and it probably was like 200 degrees. You know what happens inside? It was hot. You have the temperature, because of the temperature in this projector, it looks like about 150 to 200 degrees, and you got to be very careful. It's very hot, and it will get burned or something. It's because my hands will get burned. This is a Kodak Carousel. This is the back of the unit. This is the bottom of the unit. Looks pretty interesting, in good condition. It has a switch off, fan, and lamp, and it works. It works pretty good, but I don't have slides. I don't have any slides for the projector. It came with it. It has the one that came with this unit. 2 interesting. This is the Carousel slide trays. These are all Kodaks. And what you can see here, it's on the bottom here. It's on the bottom of the pillow. These has 2 slide trays. It also came with this. These are interesting collectors. If you're into any film projectors, these are more commonly used for schools or for home when you show it on vacations, or you can view it at your schools to see some stuff there. But this is interesting difficult to find. You don't find those, including as for the DEC lamp. These are very hard to find. You don't find these like this anymore. But this is interesting to find. But I don't have another projector. But it will not work on the Showtime 8 projector because it gets blown. See? Because the last couple years ago I had it. This one with the original DLC lamp, it blown. But that's and if this is what happens, you got to be very careful. If it stays on too much, the lamp will die out and it will kiss them goodbye. But kiss and it'll say goodbye. But this is very nice. But if it's very difficult to find, it's a collector's item. I actually want to keep it in my collection or so. But this is a very nice unit from the 60s. I think late 60s, early 70s. I think, and very nice projector. It's a very nice thing. If you can think the lamp is on, it looks pretty good. It is pretty nice. So I try to demonstrate this thing, but it looks pretty good. It works good. It's in great condition. It's in good shape. There's nothing to do whatsoever to fix, but it's also it's still 100% restored, but it's nice unit. But this is a very nice Carousel 650. from probably in the 60s, I think, or something like that. So there you go. Hope you'll enjoy this video, and I hope everybody will have to get this running soon because I don't have a film slide for this. But anyways, I'll catch you later. Tell us what you think about it in the comments. So there you go. Alright, everything is plugged in, and let's see how this does the job. This is what you can do is turn it on. Once I've turned this on, we'll turn on the lamp. Yeah, you can see it right there. It started to, you can see there's the fan. It started to go on, and here it is. As you can tell, the light is on, but you can see it's out of focus, and this stuff is completely out of focus. So I'm trying to make sure it's to get this thing right. Otherwise, this thing is getting complicated here. Yep, the light is actually on. So here's the screen. There it is. There's no film at all. Yeah, as you can tell, there's no film. And you can see the light is on. And you can see there's a light is right over here. But it uses the original bulb. But this is a hot surface. As you can tell, it's a light bulb. So I'm just going to tell you it's working. So there you go. There's the lamp. It's in place. So, well, if it's getting overheated, you can turn this thing off. Lamp. There's your thing off. So I don't want to get this overheated. So this is it. This is the actual item that I got recently. A Kodak Carousel 850. So there you have it. And I hope you'll enjoy that. And sorry if it's been way overdue. So I'll just come back for more stuff in the near future. So I haven't made a video of it yet, which is a big blue speaker Bluetooth system. This is the one I'm going to be talking about soon. So I'll have to talk about it a little bit later, and I'll give you a little bit of a demonstration. So this is the stuff I have not bought it yet. So stay tuned. I'm going to present another demonstration video of this recent one. So here you go. Catch you later. And now let's get back to the basics here about this this vintage Kodak 650 Carousel slide projector. And this is a little bit of an update. I checked the inside of the unit because everything looks pretty good. It has all the original stuff is in there, but unfortunately, I know I cleaned the old grease out. You know, I actually removed the old grease from this unit, and something, I don't know, it doesn't have any problems at all. So I checked if there was any actually there's no problems at all. Probably it works. So the problem is I hit the select switch, it goes frame by the next slide. What happened is it's kind of stuck in there. So unfortunately, after I do is hit the select thing, and it actually I can do this a little manually with it. So I just decided to do what it is. But if I go to what happens if I go to the next slide, if there's actually no slide in this frame, so you can see it's on the screen right there, and there's no slide. So I was trying to give a little test run on this, but unfortunately, like I said in this video, I don't have any film slides at all. Yeah, they're very hard to find, and you can go on eBay or whatever it is. I don't have anything yet, so I'm trying to look into it. Unfortunately, I had the switch on. You can see it switches very well, but this is pretty nice, because if you like these old slide projectors, it was pretty good. So, and unfortunately, There was one scene, if you have not been recalled, I forgot to mention it at the top, at the beginning of the video, that this slide projector was used in a TV show called, if you remember, the Madman. Remember Madman, that show? Remember that episode where Don Draper discusses the Kodak Carousel? I know if you have not seen it, go check it out. This clip came from that episode of the Madmen. If you have not seen, if you're a fan of the Madman, go check it out. And here's a little bit of an update here. I just rewired the remote from this when I actually put it back together, and I got this original cord, put it back in place, which is back in place where it is, and yeah, has it connected right with the remote. So unfortunately, I use electrical tape for it because I actually rewired it just for the use of its video. And I just want to give you a little job here, because this is a very nice remote control for you have to use a forward or reverse, and to give you a little slides, and you have to switch to the next slide, or you can go back to the previous slides. This is what I have to say about this. This is where it's at. So all I do is hook it up directly and see if I'll give it a go. Now I got this thing set up, got this remote control, and here's what happened. Doesn't move. I don't know. This isn't kind of the problem with the switch. You know, it's. Yeah, the problem is this remote that came with this unit, it doesn't seem to move. Well then, I was trying to give it a little thing. It's just a test job. What I'm working on, it doesn't seem to work. And here's what I just did. The problem. And this is the select button. You have to select each slide, but it does not even seem to move well. So what I'm going to do is this. You can do it manually by using my hand. So this is the only time, instead of being automatic or fully functional, so I might be doing this manually with my hand. But there you have it. It is kind of sort of works, but unfortunately the forward and reverse buttons don't work very well, and especially the other main controls is on the right, on the left side. It doesn't work. It's just a button. I don't know what that encountered the real problem. All you do is hit the select button. Yeah, you can do is you can go freely from each frame. Well, if you have to do this, I can go there. I can use it manually with my hand. So this is what would go to the next slide, the next slide, and the next slide. There you go. I just finally fired it on, and the main reason is it's okay to use. Actually, if you want to use a slide, go right ahead. But like I said, I can use it manually by moving hand. If you want to hit the switch button, then move it freely so you can see the next slide is going to appear. So there you go. I hope you all enjoy this one, because this is a very interesting updating of my Kodak Carousel Model 650. But it kind of works, but of course that's a very interesting thing. And I always loved this. I have not used this thing in like a long time. I remember it was once upon a time when I was like a kid, when my parents used to have one of those slides. Remember those old slides so that you could see some stuff that was been going on. And yes, it's absolutely right. I actually want to pull this cord out of the thing, plug right over there. This remote is kind of sucks, but anything. This is interesting to see a very nice unit from Kodak Carousel 650. there was also another version, which I think it's a 750H, which is a similar version to the Carousel 650, which I think it's the similar model, but it's kind of like a later reproduction of the 650. And the 750H, which is I think 755H, which is another model. But if you compare what this version is, so, or if you have not seen it, go check on one of those videos. You can see the Carousel 650 in action. But this is a very nice, interesting item piece from Kodak. And it's very nice. It's probably from probably the late 60s, mid 60s, however. And you can see on the bottom, like I said, it has a cord storage, and it's got it says the lamp is included, but I'm just gonna look it in here. It says, yep, it says 60 cycles AC only. It says it has a, what do they call it? Yeah, let me see what the thing is. It uses 600 watts, 500 watt lamp maximum, used DEK lamp, and this is made in Rochester, New York, USA by Eastman Kodak Company. And this is an interesting piece, but like I said, this has a storage where you can use for a remote. It's at the very bottom. But there you go. That was the Carousel made by Kodak, and I always enjoy them very well. But I will stay tuned for more. Like I said, it's probably like I mentioned, I have not demonstrated the Bluetooth speaker yet, so I'll have more on that soon. So take care now, and I'll be back later in the next one. So thanks.